Hello and welcome to Arsenal Domination. We're following that excellent victory on Tuesday night against Real Madrid, and like many of you, I'm sure I am still buzzing with excitement from that. I want to talk about Declan Rice and the sort of clamours for him to be the new captain of Arsenal. Now, leadership is a really interesting thing. I think what every team needs, whether it's a sports team, a work team, or whatever, is a clear direction and everyone pulling in the same direction. And it needs a variety of characters. And I think Arsenal have both of those things. Mikel Arteta has a clear identity and a clear sense of purpose. It's one of the reasons I backed him, even way back when 3, 4 games into the season, whatever it was, we were bottom of the league with no points. And I felt that he was still the manager because I could see what he was looking to do. And I think that resonates throughout the whole team. And Martin Odegaard is the embodiment of that on the football pitch. But yet still the sort of clamours persist for Declan Rice to take over the armband. And that might be slightly related to Odegaard's performances. But just going back to leadership quickly, as I say, teams have a variety of personalities in them and they have to come together. And I think there's sort of two main things that leaders have, or two types of leaders. There are many actually. If you sort of read academic studies, you can read more about them. But for simplicity in this video, I'm going to knock it down to two. You've got your fist pumping, heart on sleeve, passionate, over everyone can see it, and everyone's naturally drawn to it, particularly fans watching sports teams. Understandably so. Your Vieiras, your Adams, your, dare I say it, from Chelsea, John Terry's. That's very much a Declan Rice thing, and it draws fans in, as I say, and you can understand that. And that ignites passions within teammates as well and inspires them. And then you've got your sort of quieter types, the lead by example types. So think of Steven Gerrard, Cesc Fabregas type leader. And that's very much where Martin Odegaard sits. And I think both types have an advantage and disadvantage. And I think for me, going back to that team thing, you need a variety of those in the team. And you need them at different times. But I think the one thing that the captain does need, regardless of what type of leader they are, is they need to garner respect. And I think Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard both garner a heck of a lot of respect in the team, as does Gabriel, as does Bukayo Saka. Both have held their armbands, and they fall into those two categories quite neatly too. But should Arsenal remove the armband from Odegaard? And I think the reason I wouldn't do so is, firstly, you cause unnecessary disruption to Martin Odegaard, who is already having a bit of a struggle this season after two excellent seasons. But secondly, I think a character like Declan Rice is going to lead regardless of whether he's got the armband or not. But by giving it to a character like Martin Odegaard, I think you're bringing those values that he has to the fore and giving him the encouragement and the responsibility to lead. And I think he thrives on that in a quiet way. And I think that brings out the best in him and others as a result. And that's why, for me, you've essentially got two captains on the field, and it doesn't matter which one the armband is with. But that's why I keep it with Martin Odegaard, because someone has to wear it. Thanks.